Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Nook podcast. Just a little quick one here for you. I'm a host as ever, Purple Midnight, joined once more by the Obsidian Nook. It's currently really hot despite being nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. We bought an aircon unit and it still makes too much noise and blows air down the mic. But anyway.
It's silent.
It says it's 20 degrees, but we'll see. It's 16 apparently. We had a lovely thunderstorm last night for about 5 minutes. It cooled off, and then it got worse. It's gonna be a rough week. But yeah, we're doing Lego Scooby-Doo. I can't remember the rest of the title. Bingo Beach Bash, something like that. I've got it right here. Blowout Beach Bash, which is a hell of a mouthful. But yeah, we're covering that one. We're doing the Lego Scooby-Doo film. I don't know if I said that the first time. But yeah. So we sort of did this as a bonus one in between 28 weeks later and 28 years later. We will at some point do another film, possibly between now and then. We've still got like a week-ish. We probably will. I hope I do. I don't want to wait another week. It's been long enough since we did weeks. Anyway, so yeah, this is the only Lego Scooby-Doo film I want to say. And it was alright, you know? Oh yeah, she's here by the way, she didn't say hi like she usually does.
No, it wasn't my favourite, but it was a nice, like, cartoony kind of film, because I said to you, oh, let's watch a film before bed to see if that would help us sleep better. It did for me anyway.
It did for you. I think I still stayed up all night and then felt awful the next day. But yeah, it's your regular run-of-the-mill Scooby-Doo mystery, except in Lego form. But it doesn't look as good as the Lego movie that I believe came out like 4 years before this. Admittedly, it could be for budgetary, that's a big word. Budgetary reasons. But in comparison to the Lego movie, it doesn't look anywhere near as good. We haven't covered that yet. We have it, I think we have it on DVD. I can't remember. I lose track. But yeah, it's not terrible. I don't think the Scooby-Doo format translates very well into Lego. If I'm being honest.
They did have, like, soundtrack in
It's basically a musical for most of it.
Jinkies.
Yeah. Do the Jinkies. We're going to pad out a part of the film.
Matthew Lillard was in it, so we can't really complain that much.
Oh yeah, our boy Matthew Lillard's basically been in
Was it the original actor for Scoob?
The original, one of the main actors of Scooby-Doo as well as Fred, so at least there was that. So, yeah, it was nice having like the original, again, quotes, original cast. But it was still a bit like, I don't think it just translated well into Lego form Scooby-Doo. Like, Scooby-Doo's monsters are all like lavish and like we've done. I think they've done Ghost Pirates before, and there's Zombie Island and stuff like that. But all of their monsters are all done in their unique sort of art style. Each of the cartoons are all different and mad looking sometimes. Like the original, like Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? That's some good shit.
Might be Scoob animated one that came out.
Never seen it.
Oh, I have it on DVD actually.
That's one for the record.
Yeah, on the channel.
No, we've done the 2 good live actions and then the 2 shit live actions.
Oh, sorry, that surprised me. I think that yeah, I thought it was one of
I know you're very skeptical about doing stuff.
Hold on a minute, I've seen that Scoob film, animation. Fucking, sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but
Why? Sorry for those who have only just tuned in 100 episodes in, but we swear on this channel.
But anyway, remember the time when Simon Cowell would just randomly the cameo?
God, yeah.
He appears as a cameo in Scoob animation.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah, but he still made a cameo, and he was like brilliant. think he only had a short part, but yeah.
What's he even do now? He was a music producer for a while, but now it's just like, I show up in films.
To be fair, I don't mind doing that one. That one, I asked Mum to go and see it. And so, yeah, it wasn't like Mum dragged me to it. You will probably never get the Garfield live action because she loved that one. And we literally, I can't remember, Jennifer Love Hewitt was in it, in the Garfield one.
What we doing in the shadows? I know what you did last summer, that one. Yeah.
When she was younger, in that live action Garfield, but basically, moral story is the reason why I can't do it is because, and I don't mind sharing about it, it's the night before my mum passed, that was the last film we watched together, and then she passed the next day in the early hours of the morning, so I can't watch it because it's a trigger for me. It's emotional, like, yeah, I can't do it.
Why don't we do a compilation of every time you message your mother, like you mentioned that your mother is dead?
Sorry.
Hey kids, my mother's dead.
Yeah,
but yeah, no.
I can't do it because I just can't get past that, that memory.
However, we have done the most recent animated one, so there's that. I suppose.
Scoob, it was me asking her to go to the cinema, along with Frozen as well. So it wasn't like.
Oh god, it's gonna take a lot for me to do Frozen.
You won't get Frozen because I like Olaf. And I love, is it Sven, the deer?
Yeah, the reindeer.
But the singing...
We haven't done many of the mainline, like, Disney films. I think we've just done Lilo and Stitch and The Little Mermaid. But yeah. Anyway, back on topic, fucking hell. So, it's the usual of evildoers doing evil things. They literally level half of the town with cannon fire, the bad guys. Which is just like... This is going beyond, like, a spooky guy scaring people away. This is literally like domestic terrorism.
Everyone's done like Batman.
At least the Lego movie.
So if you've seen the Lego movie, you would expect them that quality in Lego and like bricks making noises and stuff.
The Lego movie looks like it's made of Lego. This looks like it's just animated to look like Lego. Yeah. We'll have to do that at some point. Yeah, the whole point of the Lego movie is that it looks like they were literally playing with Lego, which is, spoilers for that film, that is literally the plot. But yeah, so this one just looked a bit bland in comparison, especially considering that came out like 4 years before this.
It's a nice brain rot film, I'd call it, and we've decided we're going to keep it because I kind of didn't.
Come on. We're just keeping it because Matthew Lillard, We're going to have a collection of DVDs that's just the Matthew Lillard,
it just
collection.
Feels like good brain rot for when you want to go to bed.
Yeah, it's not as good as like the first live action Scooby-Doo, where you'd wake up to the land of a million drums, where something is always going on. God. Our gaming quotation, because sometimes we just put it on if we're just doing stuff. It's just our playlist is full of songs we like mixed in with the occasional brain rot. Like there was the Black Ops 6 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event, I put Kung Fu Fighting in there and forgot about it.
Lockjaw because...
Yeah, because there's a cat on Instagram called Gus who does it as a trend, and that's in there. So we vibe to that. It is a pretty cursed playlist, there is all sorts of shit. But yeah, this film was fine. It was your run-of-the-mill Scooby-Doo, like, antics, I guess.
I think personally, and I have to declare, I think I'm not favoritism Matthew Lillard, but I think he generally carried the film for this, because if he weren't in it as Shaggy
and Scooby,
they
always carry him.
You know, like the other live actions of Scooby-Doo where it was like correct
The sequels.
who like the cast was, and it was just their hair colour was wrong.
Wasn't the guy in that also in the guy who played Fred? He was also in Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City and also The Babysitter. We did all of those films really close together, and it was just like, this dude just needs to fuck off.
I just think personally, if it wasn't for Matthew Lillard, I think the film would have been really bad.
I think it would have suffered. And obviously the original Fred / Scooby-Doo voice actor.
But he did well, because we recently learnt that he did Scooby-Doo and nothing else for years as his children.
He did a lot of voiceover work.
Only just recently come back into like
Of course,
big film.
back to Five Nights at Freddy's. He's going to be in the next Scream. And obviously we've got Five Nights at Freddy's 2 at the end of this year. We've got some good shit. We are being looked after. We're getting some good slop. The piggies are getting good slop.
So he's definitely making up for it.
He's in a pretty big film as well.
Mm.
He's in like a Stephen King adaptation that's coming out this year. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. The Life of Chuck, something like that.
Getting him for the job, like Shaggy, to then different roles, like serious.
Shaggy either before or after Scream.
Shaggy, you could tell way too much fun.
He's hilarious. He carried that.
And like, you can tell there's like a bit of laughter.
And it's still really good that when he does cons, he doesn't just go as like Matthew Lillard from Scream. He's just like, he still goes and talks to kids in character as Shaggy, and he still has the voice to this day. And then he does horrific shit like Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a complete mixed bag of a film that we surprisingly enjoyed. And hopefully the second one they make more horror. We did get that on DVD after we watched it at the cinema.
Never played Five Nights at Freddy's games. I've heard about them a lot, and I know they've now got books and comic books.
It's a lot of games. Yeah.
That
That was big when I was in high school. We're just going on about Matthew Lillard. We should probably wrap up. We'll talk about Five Nights at Freddy's when we cover the sequel in 6 months.
Please don't remind us that Christmas is that short away.
Oh, man, I'm so excited for Violent Night 2 next year.
Carrie Frost.
Who?
Steve Frost.
Oh, yeah. We ain't even had Code Orange yet.
Oh, that's already here.
Oh, I know. Anyway, look forward for Halloween when we cover horror films that are lesser known, because we've covered all the bigger ones already. But yeah, the film was fine. It was just, it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot more visually appealing, considering it was Lego. They could have stuck to the animation style of the Lego movie, but they didn't. But other than that, it was fine. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think we've covered it.
Do you think you would have watched it if we didn't have it on DVD? Because I think I just took a chance at CEX.
Definitely not.
Alright then, fair enough.
I'm
What if it was like on Disney or something? Or Netflix?
The problem is, I've never been a massive fan of Lego. Like, I tolerate it because you love it. It's like your favourite.
Scooby-Doo.
But
Another question, if not, would you cover the animated films? Not just Scoob, but like the older ones.
I probably would. I've actually been looking into how much they would cost to watch all the old episodes.
Not just the older, not the TV show, but like the movies like Zombie Island, which is one of the most like.
Is it really bad that I have?
I've seen it a long time. It's regarded as like one of the best bits of Scooby-Doo media, mainly because it isn't actual people dressed up in costumes; they are actual zombies.
Don't remember it.
I watched it years ago, but would you be interested in those old animated
Would be
films?
interesting.
Yeah, we'll do them one day.
Because, like I say, I don't have any memory of watching them. But I could have watched them when I was a child, but without watching it.
I used to watch them on Boomerang. What was it, 603, I think, the channel on the telly? Anyway, But that'll do it. We'll talk too long about random shit, and I feel a little. And we're sticking to each other because it's 20 degrees and 1 in the morning. We want to put the aircon on, but it's going to blow down the mic. Anyway, I've been your host, as ever, Purple Midnight 8. Oh, that didn't feel nice. Joined once again by the Obsidian Nook. Thank you ever so much for listening, and we will see you not for 28 years later. Bye.